Leo Seeker, welcome back to the Existential Shift. Very happy to have you here. Thank you for joining. January 2020. I'll be... That's crazy. After Tarot, let's get right into it. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, intuitively guided. Cross watchers. Also for Seeker 13ths who are here for my spiritual teachings and messages. All of you are very welcomed. Okay. Ooh. The Emperor and Knight of Swords. So, immediately, very aggressive energy. Aggressive. I was about to say assertive, to be politically correct. No, aggressive energy. I'm not saying it's you. I'm saying that's what I'm tuning into. It comes from a place of really owning up your life. Keep in mind, guys, because these are general readings, this could be vice versa. This could be the energy of someone you're dealing with, someone around you, someone close. So you make the decision. And if none of it resonates, watch your other placements, okay? Or any other reader. There are amazing people here online. There's all kinds of people here online. Amongst them, amazing people. Anyway, I'm getting the 100 miles per hour, but I know it was 0 to 100. I'm not seeing the 0 here, but the intensity of the energy that we're starting this reading with, I think you went from 0 to 100. This Emperor, Knight of Swords individual, who has some sort of goal, something in mind. This could have been, that 0 to 100 that I was saying, that alleged 0 could have been literally the plan. The planning, the action. And the Knight obviously is the execution. If you're a boss, if you're in some sort of a leadership position, you've made some strong decisions recently, or are really about to, if not already, in regards to people around you, or going back to the boss, maybe employees, maybe you're firing people, maybe you're breaking up with people, maybe you're giving very harsh conversations. You're really owning the boss narrative. I wouldn't want to be in your way. I'll be honest, because you know what you're doing it well. And I'm getting the sense that whomever you're doing this to, or whomevers, if it's plurals, I think they've earned it. There is the possibility of, all means are valid to reach the end. There is a term for that in English. I forget now. It slipped my head. But all fair in love and war kind of thing. Yeah, all fair in love and war. You are not letting anyone stand in your way. I actually kind of like it. I'm sure there are people who may not like it. I don't think you care. And I don't mind that you don't care, because honestly, the Emperor knows what he's doing. Now, there is the shadow aspect of it. There is this is a combination. Now, they didn't come up in the reverse, but because these are general readings, I will tell you the possibility that this could be also a very aggressive, dominant, controlling behavior, almost dictator-like. Some of you might be suffering by the hand. I don't think it's you. I think I have a pretty high vibe type of seekers. I think some of you might be experiencing that by the hands of someone, right? Ace of Pentacles fell on the table, and one on the floor. Hold on. Oh, what do you know, the Lovers? This could be you going for what you want, and this very well may be a relationship, a love, a romance. Maybe you feel like you're competing with someone. Maybe you felt like you were competing with someone and kind of destroyed the competition. There is no competing with the energy on the table. This is someone that comes to win, and they win. Because it's not just their will, it's also their skill that they're bringing into the room, their energy that they're bringing into the situation. They want to win, they know that they can win, and so they just win. And this is something that you know you have to do. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this could be, hold on. This is a reading for January, and right now we're literally in the middle of December that I'm recording this. So come back to this reading a few weeks from now to catch up. And watch your December read. I always recommend to watch your past month's read. Past month, past year, whatever. The readings, the timestamp is for organizational purposes, especially when I'm focusing mostly on the tarot and not as much on the astrology. So if you're, drawn to a caption from a video from 6 months ago, from 2 years ago, it could be for you. But regardless, right now we're in the energies of December. So watch your December reads. And come back to this one. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about yet, for those of you who do, whatever this is that you're up to, it's big. I don't know if you know how big that is. I think you're going to find out as it unfolds, because okay. Thank you, confirmation. 10 of Cups, Death, the Empress, 3 of Cups. Okay. Okay, how do I say it without freaking you out? And it's actually a very good thing, but who said it that it's not failure that we fear, it's success that we fear. It's not that we're incapable, but it's that we are capable beyond our understanding that we fear. There is something that you did or doing or about to do that is very decisive, very driven, very goal-oriented, that is going to turn your life around. This is like a maturity leap. It's a quantum maturity leap. It's massive. I'm tapping into someone that is going to go through a massive transition to... Okay, I'm getting a masculine that is going to meet a woman and hide the Emperor and the Empress, right? Divine counterparts. That he's going to change his life. So if you're Divine Feminine, you're not this assertive energy. It's someone that is coming in, or that that has already came in. Cross watchers, you can make the realization. Maybe it's the Leo for you. If you're a Leo, maybe it's a different zodiac for you, okay? Anyway, sorry. Okay, there's a masculine that has recently become an emperor within his own energy. He's really tapped into his emperor-like divinity. Really owned up his divine masculinity. Note this, I didn't say masculinity, I said divine masculinity. It's not the controlling, aggressive shithead. It's it's the solar aspect of this universe, right? What the sun is to the universe, that's the divine masculine. Just like what the moon is to the universe is what the divine feminine is. Okay, like it's life bringing, right? It's giving. It's not taking. It's having and owning from a place of giving. Anyway, I don't want to go into that. I want to keep on with the narrative. Tapped into his divine masculinity. Acted upon it with a lot of confidence. I think this may have been, for some, that, goal in mind or that strong intent. And as it was done, or is about to, this empress is going to walk into their life somehow. I do see here family. I do see here children. I do see here long-term. Usually my readings don't take this type of direction because I don't like it when it takes this type of direction. You know what I mean? I like it that it's more more existential shift type of readings, where I see into your soul, dissect it, and help you grow. It seems like in this case, there's no need for me to do that. It seems like someone has done it. And now all I have to do for you guys here is read it and tell you all about it. It's kind of fun in a way. The reason I'm taking so many, so many moments of silence, the reason why I'm doing more not talking than talking, sorry about that, is because I know what I want to say. It's hard for me to say it because these are general readings, and I know that I'm taking the risk of having some of you that it's not for you, if it's not for you. I don't want to give false hope or confuse you, But I did ask to tap into the energy of collective of Leo, to whoever needs to hear this. So this is what I'm getting. So I'm just going to have to say it, whether I'm comfortable with it or not. This is big. Here, I'm saying it. This is big for you, Leo. This is big for you, Leo. Positively, though. Like the amount of the power on this table, it's a little bit overwhelming because I don't just see the images. I get the energy of what it is that I'm tapping in, and it's like, this is a karmic reward. I'm looking forward to seeing your to doing your karmic extended. For those of you who don't know, I'm now doing a special project of the new decade's karmic shift. Every zodiac gets his generational karma, past lifetime karma, self-made karma, and how all of it affects their current love life, career and finances, and obviously advice and guidance. Tarot, Gypsy oracles, Akashic records, runes, I Ching oracle. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this is, because this is 100% a karmic reward. This is something that you've worked for, not just as a person, but as a soul, for a very long time. So congratulations, Leo. Because you need to understand, both the Emperor and the Empress. The Emperor is all the four kings. King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Cups. Each of those kings is a master of their own element. So the Emperor is the masculine master of all these four elements in life. So you have mastered these elements to achieve the position of being an emperor. As a masculine and as a feminine, same goes. You have mastered all the elements. The queens and you have mastered. Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. And obviously you are the bigger picture of the sum of all these things. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit speechless. You know, let's see what else. Happy New Decade indeed. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and Happy Yule. Okay. Show me more. I'm scared to see. I don't know what I'm more worried about. If it's to see even better or to see way worse. I guess I'll have to handle whatever it shows. Do not worry about money. There's plenty of abundance here. But do prepare for a ride, Leo. And I'm not talking about just January. Yeah, this is just the start. 3 of Wands. This is you're setting the foundations. You're planting seeds, not for months, not for years, but for decades. Whatever this says is going to affect the rest of your life. There, I've been so dramatic. I did it. I did it. If you're new, please don't think I fluff. When it's good, it's good. I'm very proud of you guys. This is when I have the Lovers surrounded with the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, the Lovers is not an easy card. People are so happy when they see the Lovers. You know, it's one of the most challenging, amazing, yes, but challenging cards in the deck. And they represent a very difficult spiritual journey and a spiritual test. It's not only making a choice of path of life, but also doing everything that is necessary in order for you to walk this path. And the levels of self-awareness and truth and strength and bravery in order to follow that path requires a lot. The shit you have to get rid of. The cleansing you gotta do, both emotionally, spiritually, cognitively, physically. It has to be so wholesome on so many levels. 6 of Wands. Like, this is just, it won't stop. 3 of Wands and 6 of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Don't you dare, Leo. I'm going to explain. See this Death card right here? That's the massive change that is required for you to take, to undergo, to experience everything I just described. And look at this character right here. For him, he sees this as something terrifying that is there to take away what he worked so hard for and what he already has. This is someone that holds on to 4 coins that they worked for, earned, all good, all, yeah, worthy, yours. And that might prevent them from achieving everything. Like when you hold on to something good and you lose something great, right? Sometimes you have to let go of something good to have something great. And yeah, it requires a sacrifice. And yes, it's scary. And yes, I mean, you're a fixed sign. You wanna hold on to your achievements and to your success, and it's all fine and dandy. But everything on this table is demanding. It's a lot. It will require you to embrace it. And some of you are going to experience fear, like you're going to be nausea, like your stomach is going to turn upside down. And you're not going to be sure you're ready for it. The Tower is going to blow your bubble, your current bubble. But that's how you are interpreting it. It's a whole lot of energy entering into your life, Leo, and it requires a huge container. Now, that energy is not the condensed type of energy that when you contain it, it brings you down and slows you down. It's the type of energy that the more you embrace it, the more it gives you, the more it raises your frequency. Because when you integrate into yourself this massive quantum energy, it becomes a part of you, and then you are that. So, yeah, you're going to have to allow your cells to regenerate themselves as something else. And you love the cells that are you. You are Leo. Duh, you're awesome. You are the sun. Great. Some of you might feel so terrified you're gonna screw this up. It's on the table. Some of you will see it, and hopefully by watching this message, you won't do something that later on you will regret deeply. Please come back and watch this again in a few weeks from now. And some of you are just going to take that leap. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. Yeah, it's going to feel unknown and surreal and risky. But it's going to trigger what's the word I'm looking for? It's just going to trigger everything in you. Like, that's waking up. You know how when you don't move your arm for a long time and then it falls asleep, like it gets all numb, and then to wake it up or to, bring back the blood flow, you have to move it, and it hurts a lot, and you really don't want to feel that pain, but you know you have no choice but to move it and push through that pain to wake it back up. That's the kind of sensation that I'm talking about. It's going to be uncomfortably painful, and yet you have to, it's for the sake of major expansion and awareness. And some of you will choose to remain dormant. That's a choice. That's a choice. I can't do anything about it. But keep in mind, I talk about it a lot, these are meaningful times. Your choices now are going to affect not just your next 6 months, not just your next year, your next decade at least. Watch on my IGTV Shift Talk series, I talk about the transition between the third dimension to the fifth dimension and where we're at on that journey as humanity and what it requires of us. So that might expand a little bit about this topic. How did I name it? It wasn't the one about numerology. Oh well. Let's keep going for Leo. Just find it. If you're going to start having a streak of really good stuff, really, really good stuff, and then almost by oddity, it's going to feel odd and bizarre. Something around you crumbles or falls down, or it's because of that. It's literally because of that, but not like in a bad way, not like in a punishing way. Whatever crumbles is something you're really, really better off without. You really should let crumble. So don't blame the good stuff that has been happening or whatever this is, or a person for those, because what's coming in has so much energy. Room needs to be made. So by literal physics, the matter is going to start stretching to make room, and then so things will break down. But it's only things that aren't as high frequency as whatever this is. If this is a person, Leo, this is someone. Phew. Their energy levels are massive. I don't know if they do energy work. I don't know if they're healers of some sort. I don't know if they're highly successful. I don't know. It can translate and manifest in so many different ways. But yeah, whatever will crumble just doesn't fit the bar. It's like you know how like magnets can repel each other. So that thing that is coming in, or the things that are coming in, whatever, some other stuff in your life or something in your life will just not be able to be in the same sphere. It will just push out. I don't actually think, if it's a person, I don't think they'll actively do something to do that. It's just their energy will trigger this chain of events that will ruin things that are not working for you and are going to delay this future for you to make room for a massive, different, better future. Okay. No pressure though. I want to be a Leo. Can I be a Leo this month? For this new decade, can I be a Leo? I haven't done your karmic shift yet. We'll see what that brings. Because that shit goes deep. I don't know if you've seen my Ophiuchus one, Secret 13. It's here on YouTube for free as example. But that was massive. And also Taurus that I did yesterday. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Just a couple more, and then we'll move on to the spirit animal. Do you want to clarify more what this is, or is there anything else I need to tell my Leos for January, for this coming month? Messages for this coming month for my Leo seekers, please. What else can I tell my Leos, or how else can you clarify this story, please? Nothing left to say, cards. No, too much. It's like they're making fun of me. Oh, you want me to say something? I'm gonna drop half of the deck. Yeah, no. Maybe a couple more cards. Show me more for Leo, please, for this coming month. Show me more for Leo. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and it fell right on the Ten of Cups. I want you to see this. I'm going to show this to you. I think I already have a fair understanding of what this is. Okay. Two things are coming up. A, the Nine of Pentacles is an amazing card when it's in the upright, but it also symbolizes strong independence and a sense of self. When it's in the reverse, it can denote that it's working against us in something. So this could very much so be the single woman, the single man that are very hardworking and successful on their own, and they have developed such way of living that it's hard for them to open space, to make space for someone else and integrate someone into their life. So that's an aspect of it that might be something that is scaring some of you from whoever is about to enter your life. Also, if we're going on the romance narrative, this might mean that the thing that has to be given up on is an existing connection. This could be someone else that someone might have to let go of. It's also a card of choices, and it's never easy choices because it's meaningful choices. It's about the path of your soul, where you want to see yourself ahead, as not just as a person, but as a spirit. So it's not like, what should I wear today? The lover is like meaningful choices. So this could be someone that someone is having a hard time giving up on. And no judgment, I understand, especially when we connect. This could be someone that you have history with, or someone that you're involved with has history with. That this incoming energy will shake that and have it crumble, and someone might get hurt because of that. Anything else to conclude before we move on to the animal spirit for Leo for January? Do you want to tell me more about this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse? What would you like to clarify? What do I need to see more for Leo? What's the most important thing my Leos need to know right now for January? Yeah, let's ask for advice. What is the most important thing my Leo needs to know right now for January, please? Ten of Swords, the Hermit. Something needs to be buried. There's a strong energy of some sort of big ending that will make room to a big beginning. And I have a Virgo energy here. I have Aries energy here. Taurus, Scorpio. This is Gemini energy. Oh, another Taurus energy. When I say zodiac energy, it could be the specific zodiac, like a person that is that sign, or it can just be the vibe and the energy of that sign affecting you or in you. Okay? If you don't know anything about astrology, that's okay. You can just skip trying to understand this. It's just for the extra information for those of you who care about that. Also, some of you who have lost an older or someone, some of you have lost someone, you You might be feeling it a little bit during the holidays. This might be the first time your family is gathering for the holidays without this person. And I'm sorry, it's never easy. I don't have anything to say to fix it other than send you my well wishes. And if they came up here like with the hermit and these spirit animals, then they have strong protection over you. One last card to sum this up. King of Swords. This is connected for me. Because the Three of Wands, you see here the hawk. This King of Swords also has a hawk. So, what I'm tapping into right now is the energy of King Solomon in the Holy Temple. He was considered in the Old Testament to be the wisest king of all. Okay, and he made very strong decisions that weren't easy. And it was not just analytical, it was wise. The hawk, you know, it adds the wisdom aspect of it. So once again, I'm getting either you or someone you're involved with having to make a decision that is not comfortable, but you know is the right one. And January is about making that decision and going through that transition. Going through that transition. And when it comes to finances, this is an added message for someone else, possibly. You know, you'll take it or leave it, but there's a message here to be smart with your money. Like, there's something about a certain, like there's a chance, there's a risk of losing some sort of money if you don't act wise with it. I'm getting someone who tries to rip off someone financially, and then it backfires at them. Really, really backfires at them. Like, they try to cheat someone out of something, take something not legitimately, and then paying a really heavy price. So this could be someone in your environment, Leo. I think if someone is doing that to you, you'll overcome it. Don't worry. And if this is you, so take that as an advice to, you know, if you suddenly have the opportunity to try and take something, knowing that you shouldn't, that the way is not legitimate, and you think you can get away with it, you won't be able to get away with it. Especially if this is a woman. I am seeing for some of you that you had a woman in your family that has suffered a loss, a massive, massive loss. This could be a husband, a father, like someone meaningful, something meaningful, and it had brought her into a financial distraught. And you either were there for her in some way or something like that. A lot of things are suddenly coming up, so I feel like it will be too much to just spill everything out, because I'm picking up on a lot of small different messages. So I'm just going to focus on this main narrative. Let's do spirit animals. Sorry, I'm kind of overwhelmed. This is a massive reading. And you need to understand that every time I do a reading, I don't just cognitively know what I see. I feel what I see. So I'm affected by it. Not in a bad way. Don't worry. It's just I'm hopeful for you, and I'm cheering for you, and I'm, you know, I want you to make the best of it, because this could be really, really great. And I have here, oh, okay. I was about to say I have here 2 10s as well. Nightingale, tarantula, and butterfly. Bottom of the deck, hyena. Okay, this is a specific message for very few of you. Some of you are being very naive about someone and trusting. Someone that has Predatorian-like tendencies and intents for you. And someone is trying to warn you. So if you have a friend that tells you, hey, you know, maybe you want to check this out, I'm not sure if their intent is like, or telling you something, just, you know, don't rush into acting upon it, because these are general reading, but give this the time of day and do your due diligence and, you know, check. Because I think some of you, it's this character that someone is trying to take from them or whatever, but they're going to get caught somehow. They're not going to succeed. It's just going to be disturbing. It's just going to be disturbing, but they're not going to succeed. And I think the biggest aspect of the challenge here is the sense of ending and the difficulty of letting go and having a certain meaningful transition. But I'm telling you, this is good. This feels really, really big and really, really good. I just want to do something small before we finish. 333. Oh, it fell. 2 6. 1 second. 2 10s. Emperor, Death, and Lovers. And 4. Sorry, I do this. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. What fell? Oh, the Knight of Swords fell. Three, 3 10 10. Okay. Some of you, very few of you, another warning is coming that has to do similarly to this, to understand the meaning. Actually, it's for a lot of you. It's for those of you that will be tempted to not listen to their intuition and stay in a place of fear and holding on to the past and not doing the brave acts that it will take for you to step towards. If you like, this is pretty dramatic. So I feel like the decision you're about to make can either go really here or really there, as I say a lot, because of the transition we're going through now. It's very meaningful. So do, I can't tell you what to do, but the general guidance is to have a strong heart, Leo, to do the brave, accurate thing. Because one option leads to a lot of prosperity and expansion, and one option leads to a whole lot of regret. A whole lot of regret. If you know there's something in your life that is not going anywhere, that is not true, that is not wholesome, and starts crumbling down in the face of something else that comes into your life, feels strong and true, don't hold on to that. Now, the only thing I can tell you is, hey, if you make this decision, it will lead there. If you make this decision, it will lead there. The actual decision, that's up to you. It's up to you. Okay, guys, I mean, the Emperor's the Emperor and the Lovers and the Ten of Cups. I mean, it's yours to grab. But will you let go of what your hands are busy with and grab it, or will you hold on to these whatevers and lose whatever this is that we saw here? Okay, Leo, no pressure. Good luck. I'm going to do your karmic shift special extended right now. Link is below, amongst other links like Tarot Masterclass if you want to learn from me how to be a Tarochi. If you want to book a private reading, anything. If you want anything. Okay, I love you guys very, very much. Happy everything. I'll see you in a second.